Now, listen, despite Chloe Bailey seemingly almost selling out on her tour, it seems like her numbers are still not doing well in terms of her music, and some people are attributing it to her collaborating with Chris Brown. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the Tea Plug. Now, you guys, before I hop into today's video, I just want to ask you a question. Have you checked out the previous video that I posted? You guys, if you haven't, please do make sure to go and check that out and then come back to this video, because I did notice not a lot of you guys watched that video. Maybe it's because I'm pushing out a lot of content per day, but it's the third video that I uploaded yesterday, so do make sure to go ahead and check that out. Now, moving right into today's tea, you guys, we are going to be talking about Chloe Bailey. Let us talk about her career, her numbers, and the probably the reason why it's not taking off as it should, because clearly something in the formula is not adding up. Something in the formula is not working for her, and at this point people seem to wonder what exactly it is. Because listen, even if you do not like this girl, she is extremely talented, and it's something that you cannot dispute. Okay, her vocals are very nice, she can dance, she really puts in a lot of work, she's there, her social media presence is amazing. So honestly speaking, at this point people can only but wonder what exactly is going on in her camp. Is her management letting her down, or what exactly is happening? Now, you guys, the latest song that Chloe has done with Chris Brown is doing so badly in terms of numbers. It's not charting, it's not doing anything, okay, basically. And some people are attributing it to the fact that she worked with Chris Brown, despite being warned against that. You guys do know, of course, the history that Chris Brown has. He himself is actually struggling for his career. He's still holding on to the few remains of his career because of that entire Rihanna situation. Because, people in the industry, they still label her as a victimizer, or whatever you want to call him, for basically GBV. And it seems like Chloe was like, okay, I do not care what the industry is saying, I'm going to work with this man. And listen, I myself am one to say, you know what, we do get that Chris Brown made a mistake, but can we just give him another chance? Because we feel like he did that when he was young. But do I think that it's a very smart move for Chloe to work with someone who is in a situation like that with the media? I absolutely do not agree. I feel like, in as much as we want Chris Brown to have a second chance and maybe have a Michael Jackson kind of career, it's still not a smart move for Chloe to go ahead and work with a guy like him, because Chloe is still at the beginning of her career, and any small move will definitely cost her, as clearly is happening. Now, other people in the comment sections are saying that we should stop blaming Chris Brown for Flopiana that's basically happening with Chloe Bailey, because it's got nothing to do with her with Chris Brown. Because when you look at a song that she also did with Latto, it didn't do very well in terms of numbers. It kind of also flopped, and so people are like, you know what, at the end of the day, you can't exactly blame Chris Brown, because even when she does a song on her own, it doesn't do that well in terms of numbers. But then again, I want to prove to you that there's something that her collaborations do to her. When you look at her collaboration with Latto, it was basically during the moment when Latto was having that back and forth with Nicki Minaj, and the Barbz were tearing Latto apart, and clearly Latto herself, her numbers were not going to do well, because the Barbz is probably the biggest fan base in female hip hop, and the fact that Latto was going back and forth with the Barbz, what did not exactly work, to Chloe's favor, because you know what I'm saying. And I feel like it's just a choice of collaborations and her associations that do affect her like that. But that's just my opinion, hey, because even that time people were like, because some of Chloe's supporters are basically Barbz, and given a choice to choose between Chloe Bailey and Nicki Minaj, they would definitely go for Nicki Minaj. So that's why it was unwise even at that time for her to to collaborate with Latto during that time. So you guys, I don't know, do hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about that. Do you think that Chloe not doing numbers can be attributed to her working with people who are damaging her career and her likability in the industry? Or do you think that she just does too much by herself and I don't know, her formula is just not working by itself? So do hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about that. Personally, I feel like she could do better when choosing who to collaborate with. And if you see her association with Latto, I feel like sometimes it costs her, because when Latto is out there doing her tomfoolery, like what she was trying to do at the Billboard Awards, Chloe was also a part of that. Like, she was spotted in pictures with her, and that could probably have put people off. Do you get what I'm saying? So you guys do hop into the comment sections and just let me know what you think about that entire situation. And have you subscribed to my other channel? It's called Tea Instant. Like I promised you, starting from next week, I'm going to also start posting on that channel. So do make sure to subscribe to that channel as well. And do turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what is happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. And you guys, before I sign off, have you noticed how quiet JT is with that whole entire devil worshipping thing that her boyfriend Lil Uzi basically said, at a Rolling Loud? It actually is very surprising that JT is not coming out to defend herself against this, allegations that are being said of her worshipping, the devil and demons. Because JT, she's very vocal, and I'm just kind of giving her a side eye, because if it were any other regular issue, she would have definitely been out there trying to put out like a disclaimer or something like that. But the fact that she's still quiet, people are like giving her a side eye, like, was Lil Uzi saying the truth that you have joined the devil worshipping gang, or what exactly is going on? So you guys hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about JT basically going quiet about that entire situation. Okay, I'm going to try and insert a snippet of Lil Uzi, basically, saying that she made a city girl believe in Satan. Now, thank you for watching once more, and until my next one, see you.